Hey, good morning everybody. So आज आप जैसे कि देख सकते हैं कि पीछे स्नो पड़ी हुई है। मिशिगन में जो है वेदर ठंडा हो गया एंड टेम्परेचर्स जो से हैं वो ड्रॉप करने शुरू हो गए हैं। सो आज आपको दिखाते हैं कि किस तरह प्रॉपर्टी को विंटराइज करते हैं। एक्चुअली हमारे पास 3 प्रॉपर्टीज़ जो कि अभी आई हैं हमने रेडी की हैं और अभी रेंट पे नहीं लगी। सो rather than worrying about having proper heat, of course we have proper heat, but these properties don't have a basement. They most of them have crawl spaces. So rather than running heat at 75 degrees or 70 degrees to keep the pipes warm, what we do is de-winterize them. That means we take the water out of them and then drains में जो है वो हम some sort of fluid डाल देती हैं. Usually I put just a regular windshield washer जो कि आप गाड़ी में यूज़ करते हैं to make sure that the drains don't freeze. आपको दिखाती हैं आज मुझे 3 प्रॉपर्टीज जो थी हैं वो विंटराइज करनी है. So आपको साथ लेके चलते हैं, दिखाते हैं कि किस तरह करेंगे. We'll be using an air compressor to push the water out of the lines, and then जो से water heaters हैं उनको drain कर देंगे, and then put a windshield washer type fluid into all the drains, and then we'll make sure that जो मीटर है पानी का उसको हम I put a heat tape on it, so just in case if something happens, the heat doesn't work, then that line does not freeze. The heat tape will keep the pipe warm. चलें चलती हैं, आपको पहली प्रॉपर्टी पे दिखाते हैं कैसे इसको हम करेंगे. Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you how to de-winterize this house. चीज़ें जो मैं लेके आया हूँ कितने लगा था. कंप्रेसर है. I actually bought this from Amazon, जो कि कंप्रेसर के साथ लगती है, and then this will actually attach to one of the faucets ताकि हम कंप्रेस्ड एयर से सारा पानी निकाल सकें. कंप्रेसर है, विंडशील्ड वॉशर फ्लूइड है, और so the other thing I did was I ran a wire, a heat tape basically, and I ran it all along the water meter, and then ये पाइप जस्ट इन केस अगर पानी थोड़ा सा आता भी है, और अगर अभी आप इसको मैंने यहाँ पे टेप करके वन ऑफ द पाइप्स ताकि इट्स ए सेंसर वंस द टेम्परेचर गोज बिलो 40 डिग्रीज इट ऑटोमेटिकली कम्स ऑन. सो अभी इस वक्त बाहर टेम्परेचर बिलो 20 है एंड आई कैन फील कि ये गर्म है, जस्ट बिकॉज के वाटर मीटर के अंदर हमेशा आपका पानी रहेगा. सो आई वॉन्ट टू मेक श्योर कि वाटर मीटर इज़ ऑल्सो हॉट. यू कैन सी देयर सम वाटर ड्रिपिंग, एंड वो इसलिए है कि हमें वाटर टैंक का जो हीटर है उसके टैंक का वेल बंद करना है. आई विल ड्रेन द वाटर आउट ऑफ द टैंक. So it's 40 gallons. It's going to take a minute to drain all the water, and in the meantime I will, so there's a drain there, it's going to drain right in there. I do have मैं एक होज भी साथ लेके आया था, लेकिन क्योंकि सीमेंट है और ड्रेन साथ ही है, so I'm just gonna let it drain right into that drain. While that's happening, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ कि किस तरह कंप्रेसर से हम इसको एयर निकालते हैं. So I'm going to hook this on the cold side, क्योंकि गर्म साइड पे भी जो सर वो वाटर टैंक हो रहा है. So one side So actually जब मैंने cold side से किया तो hot side का valve खुला हुआ था because hot water के साथ वो connected है, so I had to close that valve. Once I closed it, then सारा पानी जो है वो cold side से निकल गया. Again, we're just waiting the hot water tank to get emptied out. Once that happens, then we'll send compressor down the hot side. I already got it hooked up, and in the meantime, while that's happening, I'm gonna go and put some windshield washer in all the drains. ताकि drains में जो you'll see in the P traps right here, there will be water sitting there. So you want to have some sort of antifreeze to make sure that those drains don't burst. You don't need a lot of it, just a little bit, just enough for that P trap to get filled. And that should be good enough. I'm going to repeat the process in the kitchen as well. And then this only has one bathroom, so again, this has a crawl space, so these are more prone for the lines to freeze because the lines run underneath the house. And I'm going to save the rest of it for the toilet itself. And you can see so 1 gallon of windshield washer should do one bathroom, and one bathroom, one kitchen. We had one drain, so it's a small house. It's not a big house. If it's a larger house, you probably will need more. Always the windshield washer is only $3 or $4, so it doesn't cost a whole lot. I would recommend just put a couple of gallons just to be safe. That way you don't have to worry about those drains freezing over the winter. Like I said, we're expecting in Detroit, I think, the temperatures to fall below this year, and then we're expecting a lot of snow. So I'm expecting the weather to get pretty brutal, and especially the lines that you'll see against the walls will freeze faster. So like I said, we have all of our lines that are running underneath the house. You'll see those are going to be drained, and still waiting for this hot water tank to get drained. It's about 40 gallons, so all of it needs to come out. Otherwise, if it freezes, then the hot water, the tank itself will expand and crack. So I just want to make sure, like I had opened these valves, the faucet, and then also the shower. So when we push the compressed air out, you'll see that the water will you see the water sprayed out of here. So we just want to make sure that the water comes out of these all these lines. So you can see the compressor is full. I actually turned it off ताकि आवाज़ जो है वो ना आए, but I'm just going to open the valve here, and you'll hear the air coming out of here, and it actually increases the pressure coming out of the tank too, so it's working. And it cleared out all the lines in the kitchen, and that's all you need to do to make sure that whatever water is left in the lines is gonna come out. So I'll repeat the process a couple times just to make sure there's no water left for the winter, and then the house is properly winterized. And usually you'll find these either your outside spigot. A lot of times I've seen them underneath the laundry tubs. So you should have some access to something like this. Your laundry machines are hooked up to this. So this fitting, I bought this on Amazon for $8.99, and I got two fittings. I got this one, and I also got one that is the male version of that. So it's really convenient to just plug it into the compressor and then be able to do that. Also do the same thing when I leave my house when I'm traveling. I always shut the water meter, the valves off, both of them, even if it's cold or not. Just because if something's gonna happen, if a pipe is gonna burst while I'm out, I don't want the water to be all over the house. So I'll always shut off the main, and then I will open all the faucets to drain the water out, so that way I don't have to worry about coming back to a flooded house. So every time I leave the house, summer or winter, I always shut the main water and then go to the lowest point in the house, usually your laundry tub in the basement. Will do that. So just open the faucet in the laundry tub, and that'll drain all the lines through the house. And I always recommend that whenever you leave the house. Snow काफ़ी पड़ने का इम्कान है ऑलरेडी जो सा वो शुरू हो चुकी है. So we got a little bit of snow, but so I just want to show you कि पानी जो सा वो already this was dripping here and became a proper icicle. So actually जो सबसे ज़्यादा time लगा, that was the water heater. So it took me almost half an hour to empty out the water heater, and then I also pushed compressed air into the water here ताकि सारा वो जितना भी है वो खाली हो जाए. So that was the longest time it took, and then the rest was really quick. Heat tape took me a few minutes. Again, मैंने उसकी थोड़ी सी extend की, but if you just do it underneath the meter, because that's where the water will sit, you want to make sure that that's heat taped, because I had some extra, so मैंने उसको आगे भी लगा दिया. Then in the drains I put the windshield washer, and then I use compressed air to push it out. वो जो fitting मैंने ली थी Amazon से, that was a really easy. I'll try to put the link in the description, so if you guys need that, you should be able to find it. But well, it was good talking to you. Hopefully you learned something, and अगली वीडियो में आपसे मुलाकात होती है. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions, or if you thought this was a great video. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day.